moments of fall, stirring over heart. Felt the love I gave no longer. Start to believe with you in mind. And learn to find with you a way to hold my loose. If I open up my heart this way, intertwine maybe I'll make a change. This game only means and my love might begin to believe again. It's only for you, only for you, only for you. It's only for you, it's only for you, only for you. It's only for you, only for
Just thinking of you makes me nervous. Like this only tonight.
We don't want to miss it.
Alright, so I'd like to start off by saying a little something about Natalie and my love story. We met on an app called Happen on November 2016. I would like to tell you the first text I ever sent Natalie. All our texts are still on my phone.
Good or bad.
Is this good? Natalie, my name is Mordechai Menachem Moshe Moshkovich. I know I have an extremely Jewish sounding name, but you can just call me Mike. Hope to see you tomorrow. She writes, okay. Hi, Mike. She had no idea I was being facetious. So we met in 2016. We were on and off as friends in 2017, and then in 2018, I decided I wanted to be friends with Natalie, much like with my best woman. Great friends, and we spent every weekend together, pretty much. And it was around that time, in 2018, when I noticed I would text her, vulnerable things about myself, and she always responded in the exact same way. She always was supportive, 100% of the time. I was reading through a lot of those old texts, and they would be something like, I just ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's. I haven't left the house all day today. I'm a weirdo. And she would write, you're not a weirdo, it was horrible outside today. And you probably needed that Ben & Jerry's, so you feel better. And at some point, after experiencing this over and over again, I texted Natalie saying, how did you get to be so supportive? And she responded that she thinks people are just too hard on themselves and wish they weren't. So that was 2018. And then at the second half of 2018, Natalie said, well, maybe we should meet each other's friends. And I said, okay, that sounds fine. And then she said, well, maybe you should meet my parents. And I said, okay, maybe, we could do that. And then in February 2019, I finally met Natalie's lovely mom. Yes, sir?
Not so supportive.
And then finally, in March 2019, I believe I attended for the first time a Powers family function. I think it was St. Patrick's Day. And then in
We all went to Mass.
And in June 2019, I was going away on a trip, and I asked Natalie to watch my cats, and then I thought to myself, Natalie, why don't you just move in? And she did. And 2.5 years later, December 2021, I proposed. She happily accepted. and here we are today. So now I would like to move to the formal welcomes for everyone who is here tonight. I'd like to give special recognition to people who've come from near, but especially far. I don't know if you've been seeing the news lately, but the Miss Universe 2023 incident where they made every contestant sort of scream out what country they're from. And mostly everyone did a normal job. El Salvador, Colombia, but the woman from France goes, France! So I thought, when I say your name, maybe you could scream out in the best 2023 Miss Universe contestant way what country you came to be here from. Michelle Braslin.
Australia.
Alana Buckley.
England.
This is very not good contestants. I know she's not going to fail us. Grace Hittner. Let's see if it works with skates the same way. Margaret Powers, Dan and Doreen Tannenblatt.
California!
Eddie Powers and Berta Lili.
Texas!
Tyler and Jessica Johnson.
Illinois!
Lucille Martin, Caroline Marguerite, and Theodore. And finally, David Lynn Potter, Jim and Mary Powers, Vincent Allison Powers, and Mary T. So now I just would like to also recognize this wonderful establishment, Fraunces Tavern. If you were on the history tour, then you know all about it. It's been here since the 1700s. They know that George Washington bade farewell to Revolutionary War soldiers in 1783. And it just means the world to us that you all came here tonight and we're in this amazing historical venue for our rehearsal party. So thank you for coming.
Excuse me. I want equal time. I do. I just want to thank Lenny and Susan for hosting this dinner tonight. We are so happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Okay, 2 items of business too. There is a condensed drinks menu on your table, but you can get anything at the bar you want. You can order anything from scanning the QR code, so you're not limited. But the drinks menu that's on your table is just for simplicity.
The condensed drinks are for small people.
And then finally, I hope you all submitted 5 tickets into the raffle this evening. There's going to be prizes given, 5 prizes. So be sure to submit your tickets, and later on this evening, you could win some amazing prizes. Okay, so when Natalie and I started coming to Fraunces Tavern, they had an item on the menu that I never heard of before in my life. Natalie knew all about it. They're from the UK. I'm sure you know about it. It's called a Scotch egg. So Nick knows about it. He's from England. So what it is, it's a hard-boiled egg encased in a sausage blend and fried. And I really wanted it on the menu because it's such a unique item. They wouldn't do it as a choice of an appetizer. So I said, let's just make it a second course. Everyone's getting a Scotch egg.
You know, it's really exciting that my son's getting married, that you're all here today to celebrate this. And I welcome you all. Keep the light on. I'd like to thank Natalie's family, who are absolutely fantastic. And somebody's sticking something in my mouth. I'm going to talk about Mike. And when I first met Mike, because this is how I met him. I'm waiting in the delivery room. A doctor runs out holding him, and I said, "How is he?" And he says, "I'm going to surgery. I got to save his life." After about an hour, the doctor came back, and he had to do a special operation on him because he couldn't breathe. So he was in ICU for 4 weeks, and finally, when I was able to hold him, I never let go since that point. We've always had a very special relationship. Mike is very hardworking and he's dedicated to whatever he does has to be done perfect, or as best as perfect could be. When he was young, as a child and a teenager, he was very good in school and athletics. He was on the swimming team and on the soccer team. The soccer team, I remember, we're watching him in the park, this big kid hits him, he falls down. My heart comes out. I said, "Mike, you okay?" He looks up. I'm okay, and I'm continuing to play. And from that point, he became known as Rambo. This little kid, Rambo, I mean, but he did very well. When he was 12 years old, he got involved in tennis. And he became very good. He was on his high school tennis team. And he was ranked within the state of Florida under 50 in the ranking. And then at graduation, like today's speech he made was really hard act to follow, because he has a tendency to make good speeches. But at graduation, he did a terrific speech. And even the principal came over and said, "This is one of the all-time great speeches." So, after graduation, he had such good marks, he was able to be admitted to almost the college of his choice. He finally was admitted to Wharton at the University of Pennsylvania. And that was like a biggie. Okay, enough about Mike. Stop, how much do you have to hear? Now my daughter-in-law, as of tomorrow. The first time I met Natalie, you have a certain feeling, you know, you meet a person, and there was a calmness to her, and a warmth. And I said, "Boy, Michael is lucky. He found somebody that's like, not a nutcase." Because he had experience with her. So that was great. And I knew we made a great choice. When I met Natalie's parents, we went out to their house, their apartment. His mother made a fantastic dinner. His father was calm. They were a calm and collected group, which I love, because a lot of times you're surrounded by insanity. And they were really great, you know, calm, collected. Even now, just now talking to Natalie here, you see, this is a calmness. There's no, you don't have to shake and get crazy. Okay, I'm going back to mine. We've always had a great time. Michael comes down to Florida 10 times a year for the last 10 to 12 years. And we all have a routine. We go out to our favorite restaurant, and one night we just go to the ice cream parlor. Rather than eat dinner, we just have banana splits. He's always surprising us with gifts. He's always coming over with a gift, with tickets for an event. In fact, his wedding's tomorrow, and he got his tickets to A Beautiful Noise yesterday, which happened to be a great play. When we met his parents, we got tickets to, what was it?
Oh, Funny Girl. This one, Funny Girl.
See, she has a part of this too. No, otherwise I would have got the discussion. You didn't include me. This way, that's a see, I just got a punch in the back. And when it comes to Miami, I'm a Miami Heat fan. So when he's there,
Sorry about that.
if they happen to play, he not only gets tickets, but he gets courtside seats. Special dining room. We have, I don't know how he does it. I'll just tell you one story. We're going to New York to see Susie's best friend, and we wanted to go to Peter Luger's Steakhouse in Brooklyn.
Harriet, right?
Yeah, Harriet, that's a friend. So I called them up Saturday night. They're booked solid. If you want to come in 1 in the morning, maybe they'll have a table for you. I tell Michael, calls us back in half an hour. 7:30 reservation for 4. And I still, until this day, I don't know how he does it. You know. So I'm going to wind up my speech with advice for you, Natalie, and for you, Blake. And this is the serious part, okay? Every morning when you wake up, make a promise to yourself, that today you're going to be the very best spouse you could be. The very best spouse you could be. Put each other's happiness before your own. And do at least a nice act, something nice that day. And once you start that, you'll get used to that. It'll be your normal way of operation. And if you can do that, everything's going to fall in place. Beautiful. Oh, and I forgot to mention the most important person, Kay. Now, we saw Kay 2 times in New York, but we see her every day. There isn't an email that doesn't come in with a picture of Kay or her movie, picking her arm up. It's like, wow, this is unbelievable. Look at her skin. You know? So that's it. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the wedding tomorrow.
Your attention. In my hand are the keys that open the raffle machine. So get your tickets.
I like him. He's cool. It's a real raffle machine.
I win! Oh, that's right. Sorry.
5th prize.
The number's here.
289048.
Whoa. 048.
No name. 289048.
Are there any of the 3 in the back? Oh, wait.
Who got their tickets right before that Allison?
Allison was right in front of us.
Whoever got it before her. She said,
And my girl, and I was putting him in the cat.
Collusion. That's some collusion.
You will receive a set of 4 Fraunces Tavern coasters and a t-shirt.
So now we got this song.
289122. 289122. Dave Potter's the winner. You get this beautiful Fraunces Tavern vegetable bowl and a t-shirt. Third prize, 289015. Let me double check. That's it. You get this beautiful metallic Fraunces Tavern plate and a t-shirt. Oh, by the way, this is my best friend and best woman, Tiffany. Second prize is 289083.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
You didn't believe me?
You get a 1919 book, a sketch of Fraunces Tavern, and those connected with its history. And you know what? That is Natalie's brother, John Towers.
Really nice.
And the grand prize winner this evening, 289027. 289027.
No one. Next.
3 seconds to play.
Roll it.
Okay. 289203. Now, Dorit heard that you win a $100 gift card to Fraunces Tavern. But since you're from out of town, I'll trade that for $100. That's true. Actually,
Something else.
before you t-shirt. But before you go, Dorit, I'm wondering if you'd like to trade in your grand prize for what's in box number 2. Are you sure?
They say take the five.
You have to give up the shirt too?
She's going for it.
It's a broom.
In box number 2, for you during Tenenblatt, it's a bale of hay. I'm just kidding. Here you go. Thank you One thing too, all the t-shirts are large. You can trade them in at the front desk for your size.
See that, Neil?
No, we made a cup.
I've seen a guy eat them.
So overjoyed to stand and everyone, the Powers, the whole family, and we just can't wait to celebrate again and see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming.